Hello, my name is Blueful, and I will show you all the different types of aspects of nature through a video series. This series will go for 9 episodes, and the first subject that we will learn is plants. In this episode, we will be creating a low-ink plant by using tubes and manipulating their settings. Open your watch and click Backpack. Once you've done that, click Use on your Maker Pen. Go on your Maker Pen and open your Maker Pen palette. Once you've done that, click Open Palette. You will have this range of materials and shapes to your use. Click on Tube and go to Settings. You can find this on the top right of your settings page. Now, once you've done that, follow along as I click Uniform Shapes and turn off Fixed Tube Width. I also put my tube size to 8 centimeters. Once you've done all of that, follow along to get started on your plant. By visiting your Maker Pen settings again, go to the second page and set your facets to free. Also, don't forget to turn off Smooth Tube. Once you've done that, right next to the facets, you will see Height Ratio. Set this to 10. So, move the slider all the way to the left. After you've finished that, move on to coloring your plant to Terra Verde, as this will help with the contrast and to make your plant look better. Don't forget, this is my personal opinion, so you can make your color whatever you want. Next, you have to change your material to either of these three settings. So, you can either make the material of your plant the rock texture, the carpet texture, or the wood grain texture. All of these are great options to get started with your plant. Now, let's start creating our plant. To begin with creating, we have to turn on all of those settings and turn them into a tube. First, I start with a very little tube by using my pressure taper. A pressure taper is how hard you hold the trigger with your controller. Now, after I've made something very small, like this, I start by making my pressure taper bigger. My tube is connecting to my other little tube because I have Connect Tubes on in my Maker Pen settings. Next, you make your tube even bigger, like this. And once you have your desired shape, start making your pressure taper even smaller, like this. Now, do you see how if I manipulate this, there are different points? If I move this point, that means that there's a tube here, I ended it here, and then I started to move it over here. The more of those little points that you make, or those creases, so if I do something like this, it takes up more ink and is more costly. So I recommend that you use less tubes. It will get better results for your low ink plant. After you've done this, make your tube really small at the top. That concludes our tutorial. If you'd like to see more, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or leave a comment if you'd like to see more of these awesome nature videos. I hope this helped you out, and so you can make magical rooms, magical realms, or anything that you could desire. Thank you for watching.